When I get sent a package at random, I know it must be something special. Well, it does say special on it. This is the Street Edition of the GR3, but before we get into what a Street Edition is, let me fast track those of you who don't know what a GR is. It's possibly the best small camera for street photography ever. Moving on. Nah, not really. It started off as a pocketable film camera, a pocketable 35mm film camera that autofocused and had a supremely sharp 28mm lens that tucked away neatly into the body. It was a camera that you could carry everywhere. Notable users included Dido Moriyama and, well, I can't think of anybody else because the GR just became unofficially associated with Dido and the gritty Japanese street photography that he's famous for. Does he still use one? Dunno. Probably not. I wouldn't be surprised if he just uses his phone, but I reckon he should wander over to Big Camera to check one out because the modern digital equivalent has all the qualities that made the original GR such a cult camera. Maybe you're not into cults, but if you're into nice cameras that are fit for a specific purpose, this is it. Love it. Absolutely love it. See, it's just that little bit faster than before. It also picks up on faces too. That's one thing the old one didn't do. It might be APS-C, not full frame, and it doesn't have a built-in viewfinder, but the original never focused quickly and accurately. This does, and a lot of the film GRs are probably broken down anyway. The GR3 was a classy upgrade. I mean, it looked pretty much exactly the same as the GR2, but the autofocus was vastly improved. And if I'm honest, all the other upgrades didn't really matter so much. You've got movie button here. That is a brilliant idea for you to quickly switch to video mode. Which is sad because absolutely nobody is going to use it. It's a Ricoh. Which brings me neatly to this. GR3 in name, GR3 inside. The outside, though, has been given a bit of a makeover. A killer tool for street photography that has been pepped up with a bit of street style, and is quite striking. The finish is quite fancy, it's quite snazzy for a Ricoh. It's rather subtle compared to some Pentax special editions, yes, but compared to all the dark grey livery of the standard GR3, this is like a disco ball. And you know how people always say that stuff looks better in the flesh compared to the pictures? It's probably what ugly people on Tinder say about themselves. But this, I haven't actually seen the images, and I'm not going to look because the embargo is in about 5 hours time, but this looks great. It has a sort of like a hammer tone look to it. And it's a bit like their previous GR special edition, but more grey. They call it Asphalt, which probably doesn't sound that glamorous, but I guess if you want street camo, Asphalt should be it. It's better than Asphalt. Asphalt has bits of roadkill and broken glass stuck in it. This has a textured feel that shimmers slightly but looks subdued. It's very Ricoh, albeit with a ring to make it stand out. And to finish off that street camo aesthetic off, a dash of sunburst yellow stroke orange. Probably to blend in with the double yellow lines, New York taxis, pavement pieces you see on the streets in the town I was from on the Sunday morning. It's a pretty cool look, not the pavement pizzas. This, I mean, for those whose only concern about the GR3 is its conservative looks, then this might be for you. Apparently they get this finished by multiple layers of spraying. I thought that generally describes painting stuff. But yeah, it's shiny, it's nicely done. Sometimes shiny finishes on consumer electronics can look cheap and nasty, but this is very nice. Nice and tactile, if you can call paintwork tactile. It's not too slippery. It's very nice. Definitely very far from cheap and nasty. This is badass, plain and simple. Calling it Asphalt doesn't really do it justice, to be honest. And you know, what better way to complete it, the metaphorical cherry on the cake, than a asphalt-coloured optical cherry thing. In lieu of a built-in viewfinder, this is quite a neat, tidy and compact solution. Not even wider than a hot shoe, and it doesn't take away from its pocketability. This is included with the Street Edition set, as is a nice little dainty strap, which is not asphalt-coloured, but it's black leather with a hint of yellow stroke sunburst, orange, whatever they call it. What else though? There is some non-aesthetic based tweaks though. Actual performance tweaks. What have they tweaked with the Street Edition? Well, the standard GR3 has got this snap focus feature where you can just, instead of auto-focusing, you just snap to a certain distance, which makes focusing even quicker because you don't need to focus. It just sets that distance. It's essentially like scale focusing, but it just snaps to a certain distance. With this, the Street Edition, you can use it with the screen, the touch screen. So you press the touch screen. Let me see, set the date, whatever. Full press snap, that's what they've called it. Here we are. So essentially you just press the screen to snap focus. Yeah, not monumental, no, perhaps not, but oh, that's new as well. Look, it's got a new bub-eye screen. A dedicated asphalt bub-eye screen. Let's keep pressing it, just to keep showing you. I have to keep pressing it. So yeah, that's it. So it's available for just a little over £1,000. And for that price, what's included is the external finder, the leather strap I mentioned. Battery, charging cable. Oh, well, yeah, and this, a subtle coloured ring in case you think this fancy sunburst orange coloured one is a bit too much. Not so subtle when you're shooting street photography and you don't want to distract your subjects. You can just swap it over to this one. So yeah, that is the GR3 Street Edition. I mean, it does set it apart from the other GRs. That's a GR2, that's a GR3 with a blue ring, and the Street Edition, which has got quite a nice, sleek finish. It kind of makes me wish that I had just waited for the Street Edition. This is ever so cool looking. I'm such a sucker for nice looking cameras. And maybe I'll just have to get this in addition to this. I can't get rid of these. I just have to have all of these different GRs. That's the GR film camera. GR2, broke it. GR3. That is the camera that I carry around with me everywhere. So therefore it is the best camera. Chase. It's just not the best looking GR3 anymore. Damn it. Okay, I did just spend 4 minutes talking about asphalt, and there are going to be some grumpy pants peeps that don't see the point of a camera with a new paint job. But we live in a world where we'll queue up or StockX hard to get sneakers that essentially are a different colour to the regular ones. For everyone, it's not. But if we were all the same, it would be boring. And this new livery for the GR3, limited to 3,500 units, makes one of the most likeable cameras even easier to like. Okay, so that is the end of the unboxing. You know, do whatever you want with the like button. Tickle it, smash it, whatever you do. Don't blame it on me. Don't tell an insurance company that I told you to smash your keyboard up. But please subscribe, notification bell, ring that bell, ding that bell, whatever. Thank you for watching. See you again. Double salute. Bye-bye.